We all know that South Korea has a terrible reputation when it comes to video games. I mean, they're probably the most video game crazy society in the entire world. Now, you know what South Korea decided they needed? Laws surrounding that. Korea has decided to ban trade for commercial game items, as the things that you would trade in games for money is now illegal. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has announced that it is planning to halt all virtual item trades with a new law. You can get a 50 million won penalty, or you can spend up to 5 years in jail. The official also stressed, item collecting for commercial use is a serious hindrance to creating a healthy game culture. So when you go around on whatever game it is that you like to play and you collect rare items and then turn around and sell them online, you are creating an unhealthy game culture. What they really mean is that this is far too much, far too serious. Because in fact, South Korea's gaming culture is way over the top, and it's to the point where it is actually poisonous. And we all remember the case from, I believe it was last year, where a gaming couple spent so much time at an internet cafe playing that their child died at home. And I believe it was from malnutrition. When you have things like that happening in a society, I think your gaming culture has gone way too far. And creating laws to create a healthy gaming culture. In other words, they realize how completely bloody, out of control their society is when it comes to video gaming. Now, I could only imagine big government regulating gaming culture. I could just imagine some gaming libertarians screaming and crying about this. It's big government telling us how to live our lives, even online. For online role-playing games, the law prohibits users from using programs that allow in-game characters to hunt and collect items without the need of a player controlling them, like bots. And from what I hear, because I don't actually play online games, that's actually really annoying. Like a bot that just goes around collecting gold for the purposes of, well, cheating. Now, it's aside from the very sad nature of this and how absolutely poisoned a culture must be for this to be considered a problem, it reminds me of the Mises blog post on Hitler that I thoroughly destroyed, where it was crying that the Soviets created a category of economic crimes. You remember that? Where it was screaming up and down how socialism creates laws surrounding the economy so to be able to control it, and that's how inherently fascist it is, because there's no such thing as an economic crime under capitalism. It's very euphoric to actually sit here and think that there's crimes surrounding the trade of commodities that don't exist. Think about that. With all the poverty in the world, food not being able to get to people who are hungry because they don't have money, so therefore the market determines that they starve to death, there are laws, economic laws, which are not real capitalism, because capitalism would never have laws regarding the economy, over the trade of commodities that don't exist. Think about that. That's how completely bloody detached and alienated we are from each other. Marx spoke of the alienation of labor and how it also inherently alienates people from each other. I mean, this is a really loud symbol of that. Their culture is so poisoned by capitalism and the individualist lifestyle and, frankly, American society and American culture, that they feel the need, and do have the need, to regulate a subculture of online gaming. They have to regulate a culture that doesn't actually exist in real life.